Hello everybody, welcome to another vlog. Today it's me, Pierre Farrugia, and today I came to one of my favorite places, and let me show you why. Because today I am in front of Ghar Ir-Rih. Today I'm going to explore again Ghar Ir-Rih after around 5 years, and hopefully I have better equipment, although I wish I could use the drone better, but it's too windy. But let me show you the area I am in. Ghar Ir-Rih is over there. On the other side, although it's close, we have our Lapsi. You can see Flap there, and you can see also this beautiful sea down here. But now, let's head to Ghar Ir-Rih. The beauty of Ghar Ir-Rih is that from here, and I will show you, you will not even think that there is a cave. In fact, I was trekking here with a friend, and I noticed like an open and said, oh, let's go and check, you know how I do. And then I was surprised how big it was. I didn't discover it myself, but for me, I didn't know about it. Once you get in, it goes dark, 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 then you start seeing light again, and you end up in the face of the cliff with beautiful views under. It's formed by water. I don't know the exact technical name, but it's the shape of it is really beautiful. And hope today I can capture this and you will enjoy with me, see how beautiful this cave is. I have to find my way down here. It's not that hard to get to this cave, although behind it there's another cave which is a fisherman's cave, which is much more harder and much more dangerous than this one, boom, that you have to climb down to. This one, there's no need to climb down, you just walk to the cave. But now, let's show you where the cave is. Just in front of me. I don't know if you can see, there are two people passing by, two Polish people that I just talked to. There is like something dark, and the triangle in front of it, and that's where we have to go. Now we have to walk all the way with this small valley here, and then walk to the cave. This cave, small cave here, I did it before as well, and it's called Ghar Ir-Rih. It's a really nice cave. Let's go to explore this beautiful cave and get out of the sun, because temperature now are getting over 28 degrees, which is really hot. There's something here as well that I wanted to show you. There is a rock here that when you hit it with another rock, it rings. Here, just in front of Ghar Ir-Rih, there is this very huge rock, and this is has a particular to it that when struck with a piece of rock, it makes a, like when you hear a bell. It's another interesting thing one can see here. But now let's go around this small valley here, and then we go inside the cave. To get to the cave is relatively easier. You just walk on this part here until you find the canes, and from there you just follow the ridge again until we find the cave there. Pity that today I cannot use the drone. Now we are on the other side of the valley. I came from there, and something that I found fascinating here, there is a line marking this area. Today the wind, since it's northwest, planes are coming from this side, so I will be having planes all the time. But let me show you this area here. If I show you like this, here they have green, and then you have green, and if you look exactly there, there is a green line with 3 patches of green. I think here we have the same mark. Any from the local people who know why this is marked green, please let me know. Let me show you the place from here before we go inside the cave. And from here you can see the valley here. I just came from there. That's the rock that I told you makes that sound. You pass all from here. Here is this green mark. Here there's the line, even like this, and there's a line there. Even here, down here, there's the lines. Lines go all that way up, and then there's the marker. Very strange, yeah? Here you can see Ir-Rih is a nice cave. It's like a three-car garage. Some people make them smart, this thing, but it's true. And now let's find from here. There it is. I will have to go and find our cave. So let's move like this, and we go. Because I'm always excited when going into caves, and this one is special. It's very, very beautiful. In fact, I just met two Polish guys. Look how crazy they were. This that most probably saw my video. That's even what he confirmed, and came here to enjoy this beautiful Maltese nature. Here we are going near the cave. There's this big rock. We have the path. We go through the path. And then from here, you will find the cave. This is the cave we're going to go in today. Since this is our area, we might get some wind in here, but we will know. We'll check. Well, now, let me put the helmet on, put the light on, and we'll start exploring this beautiful cave. This is how it looks from here. And the view. It's amazing. There is a small hole. If you go on that side, that is Ghar Hasan, although now it's closed because of some environmental issues. Because I think there is a bird that nests there. You know me, I don't agree that somewhere could be closed and we cannot enjoy because of a bird. But at the end, I'm no biologist, and I think if they are doing like this, there must be a good reason. The helmet here, I don't think it's necessary, but at the end, it's always safe to have a helmet in a cave. I like it a lot because it keeps my light on my head, and it doesn't make pressure on my head. It's more comfortable for me, and just in case something happens, I have the helmet on. Now, let's put the light on, like this. We can put backpack on, and let's start exploring. As usual, I have my Zoleo on before I go in. I send my location to Sharon just in case something happens. And like this, it will connect to the satellite, send my position, and like this, something happens, I have a backup. But now, let's go inside. Let's start going inside the cave. Very, very simple. As always, when going into caves, this is a natural structure, so there's always a chance something can, rock can fall or something. And so take places like this with their respective safety precautions. But now let me show you the cave. I always like when you look back and you have like a silhouette of this area. It's always nice. This is the cave. We have plenty of light coming from inside, and if you look on that side here, we already can start seeing some light. Well, just take care. I don't want to slip and injure myself. Let's do it slowly and safely. Wow, it's still nice, but better I show you. Here you can see it might have been some rockfall here. And when I tell you everybody to get precaution, I'm not referring to this kind of precaution. If you come here to do your dirty deeds, please take everything with you, leave no trace. And here we start getting the view how beautiful this cave is. Let me show you the cave. Some lights already is peeking through. But let's continue until we get the best part of this cave. And I have to show you, if we look at the back, light is peeking in as well. It's amazing. Wow. Look how beautiful it is. Look how high it is. This is really, really amazing. One have to take care because the floor, like this, you can see where I'm coming from, but the best part is in front of me, and that's what I will show you. Look at this distinctive shape this cave has. Wow. That is really, really beautiful. What do you think, guys? And now we can move around like this, taking care until we end up at that edge here, and there we can explore and have a beautiful view from that area. But like this is already amazing. I am going to leave my camera here so you have an idea how big this opening is, because once you are there you can have a ratio how big it is. I'm going to take care. I don't want to slip because it's a little bit slippery today. Oops. Oops. Like this, you should have an idea of how big it is. I think it goes up, let me check, around 5 to 6 meters, which is quite high. But now I will get you here and see the area from here, which is amazing. We are here now. Look how beautiful it is. And we can even move to the edge there, and I show you a little bit the view and how impressive this area is. I will take a little bit care because it's a long fall from here. Well, now is the time to show you exactly how beautiful this cave is. Look, and we are outside of the cave. Hopefully, like this, you can have a better view of this cave from outside. It's amazing. As always, when you come here, leave no trace. I can see trash, try to hiding. As always, coming to these places, leave no trace. Don't come here and try to hide your trash. You bring it, you take it with you, and not throwing it into the sea either. And now, let's start heading back. And I can show you the last time here. I'm still enjoying as if the first time I came exploring this cave. It's too nice. And when you do like silhouette like this, how nice it comes. But now let's heading up, because even here is hot. Let's look from here how beautiful it is, and now we can start heading back and enjoy once again this beautiful cave. Let's enjoy once again the view of this cave. And how beautiful it is, huh? This passage here, it's really amazing, yeah? Oh. And this view from here is really special. Eh? Wow. Wow. So beautiful here. Just got out. Now it's time to put my glasses back. Soon I will remove my helmet. Ghar Ir-Rih is hard to beat. It's always very beautiful cave. Even when you go out from here, you can enjoy this beautiful view. Front of me there's Ghar Hasan, which is now closed, but I will link the video at the end. We have Flextail there. We have Ghar In-nghag there. Very beautiful area. Until next time, bye bye. As always, I want to thank Zoleo for keeping me safe in all my adventures. He has been sponsoring me and believing in me for the last 2 to 3 years. So, big thumbs up. Also, only 15% of you are subscribed. So please hit the subscribe button because it will help me with my sponsors. More sponsors mean I have more equipment and I can get you better vlogs. So, bye bye.